No siabo high ITV abraso say dia no problem no sia ka se bon sama hodo ye saka free ITV aso ye wakasoa yenya no road ante message ansha no pay sama hodo ye beti ukwada no pay ne sen ora kodwo ponkro ma dia to aban nanim say ne dwumedi ahodo ni nyina 24 hour economy ye nche ne ka ho no omfa ni nyina ho nkrata emram emetom na se bedwem no mo hunu ni nyina ye konsema from nso a ye pharmacist dia fotu dia amasa ne friend self medication dura wan kata ufru pemu no akwakoto no wabra ye ntwero ma ho enya de ebo apomudin eyi kra na nkwada mo brensoyen a ye wo mo nso no ye premature babies no so ya de a benifo ahye wo fa wotu senya Easter no pay ye de munchiremu e de bra ITV me am de nsem nchiremu ba wakoye from me sobibo ofori amanfo sobibo ye nhye nsam na asem pharmacist no ye owo health station pharmacy no e work as Millennium City Dr. Farm Naftali Kosijumo and odi afutu di amagana fo nyina sem se wokoto aduro afiri pem wabra wonye nimdifo e woduro mu no ade am ye kura se wokwaya sabia na se wokọ bebi eto aduro pharmacy am mo naka wo ha wo kire pharmacist na wo no na mo no ntumi nso ano odi se wo to ITV ni wabra na ultra modern pharmacy a friend no health station pharmacy bia no e work Millennium City the free health screening they are so at the account.
A higher health station pharmacy and any now actually a community and say health free health screening. Today a malaria test, typhoid test, blood pressure check, sugar and cholesterol. Around we everything my was a ya dibia enye time bia na obehu nti na ehun hia say obe screening nti ya dia see na so say be ya abo ya free enya dia ya free ba ya say achede ya mamu say ye bi say ya mamu ya free nti me started adwuma obi wo ho ne tie ne ya ne yemye ne ya ebi ka na obi de odwin say eye no na enye no. It is free health screening na ye it me hu adepoti aye ko se utipa ye ne uyem ne den adibia ya health ya nti oba na ye ma wani hu se na bi na ye o it me ama we draw be say ya na ma na ade a enye bako ka ne self medication nti na ye dey see na so say ye free health screening nti from the screening you who say be a malaria na your pharmacist wa ha me wa ha ne we capable team ye be pe eduru ama nti yawe bia ye obi a fabra ment na fie nye self medication ba ti oba na ye screening wa ni ama we duru a be sa ya denko so be ba ha eduru bia o hia bia ye be bo your momode enya bia ma see any bi mpo a we have other brands that you be amount. Now say even brands no kwenye be amount. You bet or that say UK, US products you be amount. Health station or amount. And we are located at Kasie Millennium City. It is say Oko Ejuma say Oba school. Per ne pass it through. Amount.
Fire join some no so na yen konsema ofuru mana sa bro akodwo opon a oyem rase betweni ye wo fasa European no primentem e na odi ato ye aban nanim so no ye kan osanso ye ranking member ye economy and development committee wo rase betwem e na osi aban no krenyo wani so ade hu pa na ni so ade hu bebre na wo ni nyina no ebi ye 24 hour economy no kra wo feed Ghana ye agri for economic transformation ni nyina ho nkrata no onfa metom rase betwem che document no so na be rase betwem fo betume du so de so mu no mahunu be bia adwumedie no on betum dia abo aban ne dia kwakosie ni hia aban ni hia se o discussion mu ni skadodo hia nyina no o samra so betwa fotumi hu ni nyina no mutumi eboa no.
Till date it hasn't come to parliament. In fact, not just that, there are about 11 programs our government has launched. A great for accelerated development, Feed Ghana, Nkokon Kitinkiti, Big Push, a few other programs. We've been asking that all of those programs should be brought to Parliament so that we can start the oversight. Not one has been brought to Parliament so far, so oversight is also challenged. But if you had the benefit of the program documents. And why it's important is that when they are made available, you, faculty here, lecturers, professors, you can now interrogate and get a sense of whether or not these programs deliver the growth that is being promised, the jobs that is being promised, and the transformation that is being promised, or whether you can even give feedback. But in the absence of the actual program, all of us struggle. We don't have it, you don't have it. It's only the government that will tell us that this year they will create 800,000 jobs from programs that we haven't seen. And so, again, let me take advantage of this platform to urge on the government, bring the program documents to Parliament so that all of us can have an opportunity to interrogate and give feedback.
Mr. Khalid, no sinin semo odi tu dwani chromo say Women's Development Bank asese no ebe ye adwuma no ebe boa pa ameba ne sekasem ewo ma wo mo dwedi mu a enkoba ne se collateral bia kra ebe ba betwintwan wo mo akwan.
He who works at a commercial bank would know we have a big saturation when it comes to their banking space. But if we create another glazing, brick and mortar, and say, look, this is a Women's Development Bank, what is going to happen to the gap that we are seeking to bridge? So in terms of implementation policy, what the government of the day is saying is we're going to have a target market, and that target market is the bottom of the pyramid. Who are the bottom of the pyramid? Those women who don't have access to collateral. Now you look at another big flagship item, big push. I mean, may have a critic. No policy is devoid of criticism if you look at it from the perspective. But this is looking at connecting the country from every nook and cranny, and which has ties to do with other flagship policy of Feed Ghana, 24-hour economy, etc., etc. Because if you don't have good infrastructure and accessible roads, how do you achieve most of these? That's why the big push has become a big item and a big envelope item on the national budget.
Yan twaso ne enko eni mu anasabre Ghana Muslim Mission enso de ato aban enim sem ade omne aban ba kan bo mu se ne beye a ometumi TV schools e de ama Muslims communities here e was central region we no e omo afia finhie mu omokọ na omokọ kan Quran de si akan no eno sa dwumedi nim de course man kesiman General Secretary Edema Ghana Muslim Mission e Alhaji Abubakar Kwame Esuman wo kasa na ochim se ehu hia se e Muslim communities nim omutumi mom training schools wa ebebo mom so munya training course
and training TVET provides practical hands-on skills: carpentry, welding, electrical works, agro processing, ICT, solar installation, etc., etc. These are the tools of independence, of enterprise, of community uplift. This is what transformed countries like Germany and Turkey and the like into what they have become now. In Ghana, TVET and STEM have been identified as critical catalysts for the development of our country, especially in tackling unemployment among the youth, especially in the Muslim communities, and also for increasing self-reliance. The transformation in TVET means we are not training people for scraps of jobs. We are equipping them to create jobs and spiritual.
And watching a Central Regional Chief Imam, our Ghana Muslim Mission, Alhaji Mohammed Suleiman, one of them training so Edema apprenticeship program, ya which you must Sebebwa, a Memebunu Enyan San Numa Aye.
TVET now, it's the room for education, and that's within human. I don't have a papa. Sir, your question cry, sorry, for unit. And the say, here, for unit, the natural say, another service of the SO would swim the 2 million son of Juma, watch Navy, that's our summer car, and 2 million abandoned Juma young pa. The son of Juma gets on, which my ball was system that away number, must and so I had the age in our way too. The Abacan or your Musaho. So we have our Maguna.
ne krakra mo no anankoso hima ewo enyan obonte nana ewrama wodi kan editu eye muslim mebunu enim se womonra se abrebia mo no eba ne nsa nunwuma omobesom ye sanso aneba ne womesua papa nso a omode beka omodada setime tumi abo mo ama omotumi enya baby pa ejina
odoban nsa mi gbe nsa no so oni obi nsa mi gbe no no oni open academic work so it's not going well. It's academic work.
Biantua and some swear na prematurity day die di kai emofra wo bran so yifunumu na mo ba asase so na from primino na no na nam so ema ewutu senye east nso omudi sa edai bim na wabra Dr. Apetobo Jojobe a ono na woye medical superintendent at Mamada and Child Hospital waka swam nya TV twinkomo no na wo kire ne nti a omode danom de asiwo no na fino ni omo so ye edeboa mankwada omo branson na yewo omo no omo so tumi enya nkwa.
Remember the premature babies. You know, when they are delivered, they are very small. So some parents will be afraid even to touch them. But with an improvement in care, majority of them are surviving now. What do? Small things we do that make the improvement in their life. At first, everybody thought that, oh, when you have been delivered a baby, not at the term, that's a preterm baby. Majority of them die. But now we know that we need to give them care. Definitely they survive very well. We have babies who are about 30 week size. That's about 7.5 months. Pregnant, they also come out, they survive. And we have medicines to give to them that helps making the care. So this day is celebrated for that. This facility is known to deliver a lot of babies. This year, from January to October, we have delivered almost about 4,843.
Mrs. Doris Nomanyo a senior midwifery officer in charge of NICU Kaswa Mother and Child Hospital and so trade the Kodia and Namso Emma Ubiwo Wabrane Bre and so.
Preterm yankola omumre nso na niama bebre mani sisa ni say one ebi wa na mother no infection ebi wa also an lifestyle send your CDD send your senomonsa the way ma me say born a brafa sometimes na your chronic diseases be to say hypertension diabetes and sometimes so ebi no oma wo de na no ayemre nti no e ma say e ba betoma as baby ni enyi no na on me and 99 was say oba ebi so your multiple pregnancy say interform nkwala no omo wait ni mu yedua e ma say any time so na was say baby no eba it is any ama we nyina na ma say ebi a obi banyema any time obi wa accident wa Africa na wa kwakosi na wo de no oya den anu ebi na placenta da was say position no na ntisa nti no say any ama no na attribute to say baby no time so infection titiri pa wa ya people and e ma say nipa ne time so na baby na ba ti ye be prevent ye boy antenatal so say onya hu say wa fa ye fu abata e was say oba modern say ubetu anamo first trimester na wanyem na was say uba ANC and na uba ANC so a labs bia ye be bo ama obia no e was say utumi ye and na say o infection bi so na say ye treat ama wa but modern say ubenum we duro ye afa so ye lifestyle bi no ma ye nante no so e was say ye hwe ne ye jai ana say mo ba na say ye bisa history e was say utumi ka o history ni na because sometimes obi a wa preterm da no probability so obesa o preterm system so wɔ hɔ nti yɛbisa o history a ɛwɔ sɛ otumi ka so that throughout nyinsɛn no mu obi wɔ kora ɔnyinsɛn anaasɛn ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn ho kwan a yɛde ne bɛfa so sɛ yɛbɛkyekyere awodeɛ no ano sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a baby no ɔmba ɛngya ne time.
Abaatan a ɔmo nso awo saa mmɔfra no bi ne ITV twe nkɔmmɔ kyerɛ ɔmo anigye ne sɛnea mmɔfra no asi ayɛ fɛ afa.
Mother in child Nico omaya de pa kangaroo no skin to skin eno ana boa e kakra kayeto wa no ma frɛ yemra me fo mo nye kangaroo skin to skin ye ko fie so saa na etetere no ye ko no ndru 1.5 mpo but nyame andaroma ene say me we no last week no 9.2 into 10 months akorani
ba last about 2 weeks in 4th November na me wo ya no so na mo na ba ase ba sisi ade mo say oye ko mo ma no ndro na ade sisi ade mo say oye okay man na ya me say me hwemba no me su saa de bia me su afi su na no fonso na mba nti afi de na omo say twa no fonso na ba na ma ye na kakanka saa na no so sisi anu kwa to me enu manufo na ma nti sisi anu ya me happy wo no mo say me sa ka me ba no.
Ora for me to aso na yen kwa enimu am ebusepani a wo ochil a ne wo mfantima mensinum na ekọ akwe wa seboso be so ochil kru no ebetumi edimu na nya ne memu wo mfantima mensin enimu na eyade a ochimsem aban wayi na ni kura de fru ochil kru no so a onfa mpunturo emfa emma ho nyana na ekọ akwe edinsem wetudwa wa bra na omahwem na Black American a omfrɛ no na kofidum a woto so anaso odi kan na omo ye nkoso hene ewo chilkro no emu ngano na chiame kwame edu a okasa ma na ekowakwe no wode nsem awodo atudwa no chim so abra busope no musiri no osebo so pe so chilkro no betumi etu empon
ya hwe ebira bo atwemu kwa na nkro wa watwe yan wa hia wa nchenchen konfa eyida ose fata ma otilkro sentese ibonhori din pa da wotir worbe bibia na da wore bibu aban da komante na nkwa na wotin safra hina wotumi na obi sere na wotir so obaye de denunti bira na ko akwe ban da yedi tu nyim o kire de obama wotir so na wa ye kasa da nkrofo hona an nsesa abam denunti o hye bo na odi bo hye no so odiri yedwuma nrekese abaya wa aboa na ya authority akakra myewie efi IT center so oreba efi school ne de nudumedi bebre anada o ma nudumedi bebre ya hihye a ya to nyina abrofo no anyi yele community center ore nkyere biara na no so yetu ho anamon nti nde dwumedi a yedi no de ya mama yele bre yi no ba na ya tu ni din ene yede oman ni mpuntun ya dan hihye ne nsa de ombra na ombo hen ma yentumi na yento oman no ko senti de yena ahode ntum yene nyimedi ntum na emom wo yimedi na wo dom no so efi oreba mana nkote so ba onfra yi best sin kan ho na onfo hono mbra amama se wo bara wore ye edwuma na iyi shaha na yi shaha wa content ma mahi
enu achi no ohene foforo kwa yede ne to aka akonwa ewo ho no mo nana kofidum wona afemu no akire ni so ede ma ahemfo ene ade hia wo mo ewo ho.
I'm here because the community is vibrant. My friend invited me here to meet the people. He talked about his community so much that it drew an interest in me. So I came down, met the people, felt their energy, and accepted a place in the Warrior family. But I wanted to grow my outreach and my contributions, so I turned into the development chief. And now I'm willing to help the community grow in a very positive way and be consistent and be present.
Nekrakromono headmistress Madam Judith Isel enso eda ahemfo no ase.
Nyane na no wa bobo ahene. Odikan the insuto wa hebebre na oncha na ye school wa efu. Na onam there Moframa no what don't see if you are on boy and boy, yes, she has not the year na your bottom, especially Yana Park and Nodum. It's Yatuta someone that one rain if you are, you go to Manan, yes, I don't. Now, Moframa knows one one, I'm away to his Yazi. If you summake be or there, Yana, other oats in Miami. I last 2 weeks of friend. I'm the year meeting what I'm here to 2 a.m. there, Moframa will hear textbooks. Nana found to 2-4. One more got textbooks now, but subject to be a biwom.
Horafo yina we so na fe yemfa anopen sema woro yen saka se bo fry TV a share waka so yenya ne road and message and sembre no yemfa ni nyina na mfamra na wieye anopen mi am de semi nkyire mu ba wakome from sobipo fori amanfo sobipo me sorry ka se bo iswedi na no nsia ne fa ye Dr. Patrick Bediako o de apomuden mu nsam de ebebre anopen ne no ye malaria ho asam no ba be ka 3D ntia ya hwe bi na ntumi mo no achi no Ghana da achi media woro aka ina no betro so.